Well, the suspect in the murders of 4 University of Idaho students, well, he was back in court today a few months before his murder trial is scheduled to begin. Bryan Kohberger and his defense team appeared along with prosecutors and the family lawyer of one of the victims, Kaylee Goncalves. Fox's Jake Carolexis is live there in Moscow, Idaho, and he was following all of the court proceedings there today in the courtroom, and he joins us now live. Jake, good to see you. You've been on this story really from the very beginning. This was a big deal in court today. What should we know?
So, Andrew, Shannon Gray, who's the lawyer for Kaylee Goncalves' family, was asking the judge to lift a gag order that's prevented the family from speaking publicly about the case. Gray also told the judge that the gag order is preventing the Goncalves family from getting the most up-to-date information about the investigation and that it should be lifted if they're going to be witnesses for the case.
I have not seen a poorer line of communication in my 22 years of practicing than the prosecution's office and the Goncalves family. And I think it stems from, initially, we were critical of the investigation.
The prosecution pushed back, saying they've answered what they can and they need to avoid hurting the integrity of the investigation.
To take affirmative steps to address the impacts that intense pretrial publicity can have on a case. An order like the one in this case is an appropriate measure for addressing that duty of the court.
And we didn't hear much from Kohberger's team, but he was dressed in a suit and tie for this hearing instead of the usual orange jumpsuit. Latah County Judge John Judge did not issue a decision today, so the gag order stays in place for now. And there was a second hearing this afternoon involving Kohberger. His defense team is asking for all cameras to be banned from the courtroom for the remainder of the proceedings against him. Andrew?
Yeah, and so, Jake, this trial is scheduled to begin sometime in October, we were told a couple of weeks ago. But these gag orders, they're on the families of some of the victims, but also members of the media still in place. Have you talked to any legal experts or attorneys about how they think the judge might ultimately decide on this? Are people confident or pessimistic about lifting or not lifting the gag orders, you think?
So, Andrew, we haven't talked specifically to any legal experts or attorneys who could kind of say one way or another. There was a sense, though, in the courtroom today that the gag order would not be lifted, kind of based on some of the murmurings around and some of the reaction that Judge had to the proceedings.
All right, Jake Carolexis there live for us in Moscow, Idaho. Jake, thanks for bringing us this story. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, Andrew. Good to see you.
Okay, so that's a story obviously we'll stay on top of. We have from the very beginning, last November, November 13th, when those 4 University of Idaho students were found stabbed to death in their off-campus home. And Bryan Kohberger, the trial for him will begin sometime in October.